Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your 2025 preview tarot reading. So, we're just going to jump right in here, my darling Virgos. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read it in quarters. So we're going to start off, we're going to have an oracle card for each quarter, and then I'm going to pull a tarot card from my Michelle Knight tarot cards. There will be a link in the description. And then I'll read each meaning of the card, and then I'll put it all together for the year for the reading. So we're going to start with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and then October, November, December. So let's pull your first card, which is Triumphant Success. I love that for us, my darling Virgos. Triumphant Success. So this card is my card of like Ace of Swords in the tarot. So yeah, I'm loving this for January, February, March to start the year off with triumphant success. Who doesn't love that? Love it, love, love. All right, let's go April, May, June. What do we have? Life should be effortless. Yes, it should. Let's bring this up so I can show it a bit closer. Life should be effortless. When you are taking action to make something happen, it will feel hard, as if you're going against the current of a river. When you're acting to receive, it will feel as if you're flowing with the current of the river. It will feel effortless. That's the feeling of being in the flow with the universe. Love it. Life should be effortless. Yep. And hopefully that triumphant success is going to make us feel effortless, my darling Virgos. All right, what do we have for July, August, September? Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. And you know what? I don't think that, anytime we're successful, anytime we get success, the commitment to that will be being tested, because there'll be people around you, my darling Virgos, and I've experienced this firsthand. There will be people around you that try and bring you down. So your commitment is being tested because by, maybe people trying to, belittle you, by people trying to, make fun of something that you're doing, or this, that, or the other. So just be aware that your commitment is going to be tested towards the middle of the year. And look, I have to say, so far, all the readings that I've done so far, the middle of the year is quite a challenge. Put it that way, that there's something that's going to happen, I think, on a global level, or I feel on a global level, that is going to test everyone towards the middle of 2025. So, in that third quarter of 2025, that seems to have been the challenge month, or challenge quarter of the year. So keep that in mind, and come back to me in July, August, September next year, and that's around our birthday month too, my darling Virgos. So let's see what happens for us. All right, let's move on to October, November, December. What do we have? Forgiveness. Yeah, reducing burden. And that could be, part of this commitment being tested, is that we're feeling burdened by that. And we are being encouraged, my darling Virgos, to forgive ourselves, forgive the person, people, place, thing, whatever it is that's making us, feel burden, because it will reduce the burden. It will release the burden. So I love that. What a beautiful end to 2025, if we can hang on to that feeling, my darling Virgos. Oop. Would have liked to have taken that, but I won't, because these cards have been really chatty. There is clearly, like I was saying to, I think it was Taurus, I've been guided to do these readings it's been keeping me up at night, being guided to do this reading. So, and I feel that that's right, because these cards are so chatty. They've been flying out all over the place. All right, January, February, March. Do we have King of Swords? April, May, June. The Empress. Love it. July, August, September, Queen of Pentacles. Perfect, that is us in our own energy. And that will be us in our own energy when our commitment is being tested. And then finish off the year, the Seven of Cups. Beautiful. All right. So I'm going to go through, like I said, the energy of each card and then give the meaning of each card, and then I'll put it all together for the year. All right, so we start off the year with the King of Swords, my darling Virgos. So the King of Swords, he is the king of knowledge and wisdom. And I believe this is us with this triumphant success as well. You can see these cards are almost, pretty identical, other than, he's the whole man and he hasn't just got his hand. But to me, if this had been the Ace of Swords, I would have been like, wow, the universe saying I meant what I said. But here, the King of Swords here, I think what I feel here is we are presenting as the King of Swords, my darling Virgos. We are sitting in our power. We are sitting in we have all the knowledge and wisdom that we need to start this year and grab this triumphant success. I love this. This is us, my darling Virgos, and I feel it. I feel empowered because here comes the Empress as well, my darling Virgos. So the Empress is that energy of the birth of something new. It is an abundant energy. It is it could be the birth of a child, but what I feel in this reading, it is we are sitting in this Empress energy, my darling Virgos. Life should be effortless. That is the Empress. The Empress is effortless. All she does is sit and wave her scepter and the wheat grows, the abundance, all around her. She shines. So I feel for us the start of the first half of 2025 is going to be spectacular for us, my darling Virgos. It's not going to happen without us putting in the work. And that's the thing with tarot. Tarot doesn't predict what's going to happen. Tarot guides you with the energies. It guides you to work with the energies. So, it's not going to say, oh, you're going to win the lottery. No. It's going to say, this is the energy that's around. Here's how to work with it. And this is what I mean with this Empress energy. We've got abundance around us, my darling Virgos. So, like I said, life should be effortless. That we need to be in the flow of the universe, my darling Virgos, the flow of abundance, that attitude of gratitude. When we're grateful for one thing, we're grateful for more. We will find more things to be grateful for, my darling Virgos. And I truly feel that this start of the first half of 2025 is going to be pretty good for us. Loving it. And look, the whole year looks, very good from what I can see. I don't see any challenging cards here. Maybe this one, but it's just working with that energy. So let's move on to July, August, September. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, my darling Virgos. This is us. This is us in our own energy. The Queen of Pentacles is that earth energy. She is the queen of resources. She has everything she needs. And what I feel here is with this commitment being tested card is that we are going to be standing in our own energy here, not being phased. Our commitment may be tested, but we are so strong in our convictions, my darling Virgos, that we're not going to let it phase us. We are not going to waver from our path, my darling Virgos. That's what I feel here for us, is that we need to stay committed to our path and not let this, testing, either person, place, thing, whatever it is, get to us and rattle us. Yes, it can get on our mind. There's no doubt about it, but we know that how to get out of it. We're going to have the strength of the Queen of Pentacles to be able to move through that energy, my darling Virgos, which I love. All right, let's move on to the October, November, December, which is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can be, I've heard some tarot readers call it the dreamer's torment, or something like that, because, there are these 7 cups here. They all have, they have good things and they have bad things in them, but they also have dreams in them. So, we need to bring our dream into reality, my darling Virgos. That's what I feel here off this card, is that we're being encouraged, to bring our dream into reality. And it could have something to do with this commitment being tested, is whatever our goal, wish or dream is that we're wanting to bring into reality, this may be getting tested. But we need to stand our ground, stand fast, believe to receive, my darling Virgos. And with this forgiveness card, reducing the burden, making the decision to bring this goal, wish or dream down to earth is going to reduce our burden. It is going to bring it into the physical realm and reduce the burden of they call it the dream maker's torment. I think that's what the saying is, because they've got all these cups in dreamland, but they just don't know which one to choose. It's like, I don't know, spoiled for choice type of thing. But you're being encouraged to pick one. Pick one and focus. Bring it down into the physical realm. Reduce the burden off yourself, and forgive whatever. If there's something around you that you need to forgive, and not for the other person, but for yourself, is what I feel here for you, my darling Virgos. I mean, beautiful reading. So, like I said, putting it all together, I just feel that, we are, the start of this year for us is going to be a triumphant success. We are going to be manifesting. We're going to be sitting and having that feeling of abundance, and it's going to carry through for the whole year. Yes, there's going to be a bit of a hiccup in the third quarter here, but like I said, everyone that I've done a reading for so far, the third quarter has been something going on. So, whatever the energy is that's going to be around in that third quarter is going to be challenging for everyone. But I feel for the end, that the end of the year is going to finish off with you wanting to bring this goal, wish or dream down to reality, my darling Virgos. Bring it into the physical realm. So, beautiful reading, my darling Virgos. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and please just press that button. I'm just going to cough, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Frog. Yes, please press that button and drop me an emoji. I want to know in the comments how this, may be working out for you. What is it that you're feeling that you're going to bring into the physical realm towards the end of 2025? I'd love to know what is happening for you, and if you could please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Amazing things are on the way for you, my darling Virgos, for 2025. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.